Hi, I'm Sally Sharbaugh, one of the counselors in Counseling Services. And today I'm here to teach you a mindfulness movement practice. And this movement sequence is to help you really become attuned to your body and body sensations so that you can focus on the immediate moment, the direct experience of your moment. And also this movement sequence helps you access your body's nervous system to regulate that nervous system and bring some calm and ease to your body, which then affects your mind, in that then your mind responds to that sense of ease in the body by calming emotional reactions and kind of racing thoughts. This movement sequence was originally taught by Jon Kabat-Zinn, who's a doctor and an expert mindfulness meditation instructor. And he founded the mindfulness-based stress reduction program. So I want to give due credit to Jon Kabat-Zinn, and that this movement sequence is from that program. So mindfulness uses anchors in our environment to help us focus on the present moment. The most common anchor mindfulness uses is the breath. But in this practice, we're going to use the anchor of the body, your experience of your own body and body sensations as the anchor to bring your focus to the immediate present and to focus your attention. So it's important to remember that this movement sequence, it's not yoga, it's not stretching, it's not for strengthening your body, although all these movements are based in those practices. This movement sequence is about bringing attention to your immediate experience of your body and body sensations, however you're experiencing them. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. The point of this mindfulness sequence is simply to bring attention to your body and your body sensations as a way to fully experience your life right now as it is and just as it is. So remember that there's no right or wrong way to do these movements. The important thing is that you're just bringing your attention and focusing on your body and body sensations. So the really important thing is that if you're noticing some significant pain or discomfort, then that's your body telling you to back off on that movement and adjust it slightly. Additionally, maybe you've got some mobility restrictions, and so adapt the movements to work for you. For example, if you need to stay seated, then just focus on the movements involving the upper body and the arms. And with your legs, you might not do any of those movements, or you might do really gentle leg movements. Alternately, you can just focus and bring your attention to body sensations in the part of the body that we're moving at that point, or another part of the body that's going to be more helpful to you. The primary thing is just bring your focus always back to the body, and your body sensations. A couple of things just for safety and good ergonomics to keep your body healthy and safe is just make sure that your feet, and whether you're standing or sitting, are about hip width apart and flat as they can be. That your knees are relaxed, just slightly bent, so that you've got a little bit of give in them. You don't want them to be super stiff and kind of hyperflex. That causes pain to the knee. And then with your hips, just note, kind of check in with your hips and imagine that you have two headlights, like a car, at your hip bone, and you want those headlights pointing out so that your hip is slightly curved forward. And what that does is that really makes sure that your back is protected through the sequences. If you discover that you're kind of, your knees are stiffening or your back's shifted, that's totally fine. Just note it and be like, great, I noted this in the moment, and then just do whatever adjustment that you need to, again, just to keep your body safe and healthy while we go through the movements. So begin by extending your arms over your head with an inhale, and then as you exhale, bring your arms down. Next, raise your right arm over your head and then lower it with an exhale, and then doing the same with your left arm, extending up and then bringing your arm down, inhaling and exhaling. Bring both arms up again and gently bend to the right. Breathe in and out, and now do the same thing, gently turning and curving to the left, and just feeling your body, those movements, pulling, pressure. Go ahead and lower your arms to your side, and now lift your shoulders and rotate them forward several times. Breath in, and then a gentle breath out. And now lift your shoulders and do that in reverse, rotating your shoulders behind you. Just gentle movement, stretching those shoulders behind. Inhale and exhale. Loosening your shoulders a bit. Now gently drop your chin to your chest and gently rotate your neck and head to the right, all the way back to your left shoulder, and then forward, dropping your chin onto your chest. Do that a few times, just noticing the tension, pressure, how that feels to just move your neck. Open that up without worrying about what those sensations might be or feel like. Just allowing them to be. Dropping your head and now rotating in the opposite direction from left to right a few times. And now bring both hands to your hips and look over your left shoulder, and then gently rotate and look behind you. It's a very gentle spine twist. So again, focus on the sensations of the spine, your shoulders, your neck. Coming back into neutral position, then do the same thing on the other side, turning your head to the right over your shoulder, and then gently turning and looking behind you. Take a breath in, and then exhale as you come back to neutral position. And now take a breath in and bring your arms out on either side of you, and lift your left leg as you put the weight of your body into your right leg. You can leave your toe on the floor or try lifting that left leg and experiencing the muscles in your body, attempting to maintain your balance. Do the same thing, putting your weight into the left leg, extending your right leg either with the toe on the floor or lifting your right leg if you're comfortable. And now bring both your hands over your head. And with a big inhale, extend and bend forward from your hips, just elongating the spine as best you can. Continue down while you exhale, letting your body just hang. And gently bend your right knee, and then bend your left knee, feeling the sensations of that stretch in the back of the legs. Extend your right arm up and lower, and then do the same thing on the left, bringing your left arm up, keeping that flat back, and then coming back down into that fold position. Just letting your body rest, and then with an inhale, come up. Bring your hands up, clasping your hands together, and then take your left leg and balance into tree pose, leaving your left foot on the floor, or if you want, gently placing your left leg on the calf. Extend your arms out, and now put your weight into the left leg with your hands clasped overhead, and then balance with your toe on the floor or putting your foot onto your calf. This is tree pose from the yoga practices. Take a breath in and exhale as you bring your arms down. And now we're going to sit on the floor, so bring yourself into a comfortable position on the floor with your legs outstretched. You have a couple options here, just bringing your feet together or the soles of your feet together away from your body. Or, depending on how flexible your hips are, move your feet closer to your body. Your knees may naturally come up, or again, depending on your flexibility, your knees might fall closer to the floor. No particular posture is perfect, and your knees don't need to look a particular way. Do what works for you. So bringing your feet together in a comfortable posture for you, take a breath in and out. And then extend that right leg out in front of you. Bring your hands over your head, breath in, and just gently lean forward, noting the sensation of a stretch in your lower back. If you're comfortable, you can even stretch forward a bit more, paying attention again to the sensations in the body and just noting those. Bring your feet back together, an inhale and an exhale, and now do the same thing on the left side, extending your left leg, hands up, breath in, and then gently stretch forward, placing your hands on your knee, or stretching a bit more further down, and again, just noting where you feel that stretch. Bring your legs back together, and as safely as possible, bring yourself back up into a standing position. So thanks for participating in this mindfulness movement practice with me. I invite you to revisit this video if you want, to do the practices some more, and to consider when you might do these practices. How can you incorporate them into your daily life? This doesn't have to be something that you do alone. Maybe you've got kids and your mornings are really busy, and this could be a fun thing to do with your kids as a way to settle yourself and them for the day. Or maybe you invite your partner or another family member to join you in these movements. Additionally, this can be a lovely movement sequence to do before you get into bed. So just think about and customize it to what's going to work for you. Or even take a specific movement and use it as a way to bring yourself back to your present moment experience in a non-judgmental way, right before maybe you're anticipating something that's going to be stressful for you, like an exam. You go into the bathroom and do a couple of the upper body movements just to settle yourself into your body before you take that exam. So please, customize. If you've got more questions or want to talk to me more about this, you can always contact me in counseling services. And for now, I'd like to do an Eastern tradition, which is put one's hands together and bow slightly as a way to say thank you. And it's also in recognition that I see the good in you and appreciate you so much for your time and your effort. Be well.